Only future millionaires will watch this reading to the end. I repeat, only future millionaires, only future billionaires will watch this reading until the end. So let's have a look to see what Spirit is wanting you to receive, is wanting you to take away from this message that is here. Spirit is saying Queen, King, okay, bowing to you. It is now time to start standing in your own truth, because you know it, you feel it, that you are not meant to just get by. Isn't that what I said this reading was all about? And so now it's time for you to claim your throne, to claim your crown, because if this is your truth, and you know it deep down in your DNA, well, exciting news. You're about to enter exciting new chapters that only lead to happy endings. I love that for you. So as usual, we're going to get our tarot cards to confirm further, to elaborate more on the message that is here. So your vibration has been shifting, right? And it has been shifting into the realms of the millionaire energies to the billionaire energies and infinity. The struggle is well and truly behind you. And the cards today, as you can see, they are revealing the blueprint for your wealth. And most people will never see this, but you are here watching this right now. Since we're getting our cards, just feel yourself feeling lucky. See yourself open to receive, because you move with luck. You move with divine timing for you to guarantee, for you to receive this guaranteed inheritance that is here. There definitely is a lot of messages that are coming up for you. So I want you to comment, I am lucky. Because Spirit is definitely removing that blindfold to remind you, to show you who you truly are. So I'm going to get perhaps one more card. All right, thank you. Okay, so our cards were like this, amen, amen, amen. Okay, amen to that. So I want you to take a moment to just see the truth that Spirit is wanting to bring to your attention. Stand in your truth. Were you not told? Because right now, there's a feeling of you feeling bound. There's a feeling of you feeling powerless, especially mentally. And so Spirit is saying, remove that blindfold and see the truth that is here and has been here all along. You were meant to wear the crown. You were meant to thrive. It is in your DNA. Why? Because the Eight of Swords is all about information. And you already know this information. You already know the truth. Because the swords are about truth also. So you already know the truth. So it's now time to stand in your truth. Why are you kneeling? Stand up. When you stand up, not only do you see that anything that is binding you to scarcity, anything that is binding you to situations where you feel powerless, has been all in your mind. You are more powerful than this situation. You are more powerful than this situation and have always been more powerful than this situation. But sometimes what binds us, sometimes what deems us powerless, is the thoughts in our mind, is how we see ourselves. We see ourselves not being powerful, so we become powerless. When we see ourselves as being powerful and claim that truth, we become powerful because we get inspired to take the sword, right? You've got 8 of them, to take the sword and to go and fight what is rightly yours. Your throne is empty. It is waiting for you to arrive. Do not be a willing victim and stay in a life, in an experience that you know was never yours to experience. This human experience, like our oracle cards already told you, we're meant to see you thriving, celebrating, having a good time, having plenty. This is what the Three of Cups is all about. The Three of Cups, as you can see on our card, they're celebrating a bountiful harvest. They're leaving one season behind and entering into the next season. So this is why our oracle card was saying you're entering a new chapter where you are thriving and no longer working so hard. The Three of Cups is about celebrating, it's about feeling good. And I know you see this for yourself, right? I'm not the only one who's seeing this for you. You see this for yourself, and other people see this for you too. But the thing is, the Five of Wands is saying that for some of you, you might currently be involved in some type of tug of war, energetic tug of war, push and pull, energetic situations that never get resolved, whether this is in a relationship, in family, at work. All that is doing is a lot of energy being wasted, fighting, bickering, gossiping. So Spirit is saying it is time for you to stand in your truth, okay, and check out of this situation and go off in your own merry way, because there is just some people here who are like tied to this fighting energy, tied to the scarcity energy, tied to using their wands, which is their willpower, their drive, to something that does nothing but waste that energy, that time, that creative opportunity. Because this is what the wands are all about. They give us an opportunity to create what we want through fire, through inspiration, through drive. That fire, inspiration, and drive is just wasted in gossiping, in fighting, backbiting, lot of noise, lot of chaos. So if you're living in a chaotic situation, if you're living in a situation where you feel powerless, this is a call from Spirit to ask you, how can you exit? Because both of our cards talk about the people, the individuals involved in this situation being able to exit these situations, being able to be released from this situation, whether this is a karmic situation, because number 8 are karmic, right? Whether this is a karmic situation or this is a situation that is just noisy, that is chaotic, that you cannot catch a break mentally to think clearly. So Spirit is saying, okay, for you, when you decide to cut those cords and release yourself, when you decide that this noisy situation, this situation, whatever it is all about, I am just going to pack my things and go. Because for some of you, maybe you're trying to explain at work that this person is stealing my work, this is what is happening, XYZ. People are not going to hear you. You can scream from the top of your lungs and nobody is going to hear you, because the energies of the number 5, this is what they do. All they bring is chaos and noise, not resolution, not reconciliation. They are just about breaking down. They're about the drama. So Spirit is saying, you can fight all you want, but nothing is going to come out of that. When you decide, you know what, I'm done with this situation, and you take your wand and leave, you walk into the Ace of Cups. Peace. Okay, you can see our dove is there. You're at peace. You're at peace in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit. You just feel like this overflowing energy of peace. And when you're here, this is when you know that finally I have arrived in the new chapter. Look at our energies that are here, very similar. I've only not arrived in the new chapter, but I have finally found peace. And as you're there, remember we spoke about happy endings. And there is your happy ending. The Three of Cups. You're finally celebrating you're a million miles from fighting and bickering. But here you see yourself being seen, being heard, being understood, and your heart is overflowing with gratitude and joy because you've definitely been through hell and back. So this is the message that I have for you, okay? So if you're ready, like I told you, to claim your seat at this banquet that is here, comment 1111 in the comment section below. And that's going to seal this contract. I'm going to see you in my next reading. It is a goodbye from me.